Hey, DeAndre, hope you had a Merry Christmas.
Yes, I did. How about yourself?
Yeah, it was good. Thanks. My question for you is, I guess, just in your first two games so far, how would you evaluate yourself and, what has the transition been like? I know you've been practicing this whole time, but actually having to go out there and deal with the different rotations in a game.
It's been a grind. I'm honestly, I feel like we're just trying to figure out our niche and our way in the AAC. And I just feel like we growing as a team right now, and we found a couple of roadblocks on the way. And me as a leader, I got to just kind of make sure the guys, it's just they have their head on straight, every day. But it's just been a good experience, just being here at the University of Memphis, playing those two games and having those two games under my belt. It's been an exciting experience to either learn under Coach Hardaway, Coach Top, Coach JJ, Coach Madlock. I'm just going ahead and say, like, the staff, they just do an amazing job of getting us prepared for the games. So it's a grind, but at the same time, it's like a fun grind, and I'm looking forward to being ready for it.
We'll go over to Terry.
Hey, what's up, DeAndre? How you doing, my brother?
I'm doing great.
Hey, man, you mentioned a couple roadblocks. What is it going to take for you guys to get over those roadblocks so you have some smooth sailing and begin to increase as you want to reach for the postseason?
I think it's really mental. We was the youngest team in the country last year, and now we're just starting to kind of get older and grow. But honestly, I would say one of the huge parts is us just being locked into the game plan, because it's easy for us to like veer off and get mad at each other or get down on ourselves and things like that. It's real easy for us to do that, and that's when we lose games, because the other team will be a lot more closer than what we be. Because we'll veer off when adversity hit. And me as a leader, I got to make sure that we don't do that. And I feel like if we stay more locked in to the present and what's going on in the game, I feel like no team can beat us, because we're very talented. That ain't the problem. It's just us being together as a unit and just making sure we execute together and not just veering when adversity hit, when we get down or when we make a bad play. We make sure we just keep our head up and we be a team and be together.
Jason?
Morning, DeAndre.
Morning.
If this is an issue, the issues that you're talking about, the roadblocks that you guys have run into, if this is something that has been, present for most of the season, is that harder to correct?
You could say that. It's just we guys just, can get in their own little bubble when things ain't going right. And that's in life, when things don't go well and adversity really hits, it's hard to, kind of like suck it up and, do the right thing regardless. So we just learning how to do that. And I'm still learning how to do that. Me being a leader and being older, like I'm learning how to, just next play mentality. And that's what we got to get to. And I feel like when we get to that point, next play, and then we together at the same time, I feel like we can be very unstoppable.
Have you, quick follow-up, have you made some headway with that over the last week, or has it still kind of been a work in progress?
No, we made some strides, definitely, for sure. I make sure I try to keep everybody heads up in practice every time. Like when somebody get down or get down on themselves and somebody get to arguing, I make sure I'll be like, we together. We in this together. Like we're not arguing with each other. We're not bringing each other down. When somebody say something to somebody else, we should be able to just take it and move on. You know what I'm saying? And I make sure I say that in practice. Like every time I see anything, like I try to keep that positive vibe every time.
Talking about this leadership role, are you kind of in this alone, or are there others that are helping you with this, with your cause? I
ain't gonna say I'm in it alone. We all got kind of like our leadership roles. Everybody got to say so and what's going on. It's just me. I'm just a lot more vocal and more like outgoing with it. And so it's whoever those step up and, it's all about just saying the right thing and saying the things that will help our team. And that's the point guard telling us what to do, or, anybody have that role to be able to say positive things to help the team. And so I just know that's my job every time, is to at least try to keep the energy right and people's minds right.
Terry?
Hey, how close are you to getting back to where you were at Evansville, and how are you weaving it into this current offense, man?
I feel like I'm getting comfortable now. It's a new offense, a new system. And so I feel like I'm getting back in the swing of things. Just me being older, I'm just starting to see a lot of different things when I watch film. Because like after games or losses or any game, I'm watching film to see what I did wrong, to see what my team did wrong. And I'm just like the student of the game, and I'm just trying to learn. So, each game I get better. And so that's my mentality. Each game, I'm going to have a better game each time, or I'm going to try, and try to pick my team up, and we have a better game in a whole.
Danielle?
DeAndre, when you talk about your role as a leader on this team, how different or similar is that to the role that you had last year at Evansville, especially since, you had to sit out some games then as well?
I ain't gonna say it's a lot different, but it's more of a role where I had to really kind of step out of my comfort zone, because my teammates here is a lot younger, and it takes a lot more patience. And so I'm just, I'm learning a lot of things as a man, and I think like it's just helping me on and off the court to be able to help others and help myself at the same time.
Jason?
From an offensive standpoint, what have you guys done over the past week to address the issues that came up in that Tulsa game offensively?
Coach put a new offense in, and so we got some different actions we're running that I feel like that'll be way more effective than what we was running. And that's no knock to what we was running, because what we was running at first, we just was trying to get through the end of the play, and like at the end, we'll just all be stagnant, and it'll be like 8 seconds left on the shot clock, and then we got to break our man down at the end. And so I just feel like this offense that coach just put in, I feel like it's way more options out of it. And I feel like we can just execute better out of it.
Final question, Danielle?
Obviously, DeAndre, the way that this team has played has been kind of positionless in a way, and you've kind of toggled between being a small ball center, being a power forward. Is that going to change with this new offense that's in now?
No, I ain't gonna say it's gonna change. We just in our positions in the offense, and everybody got a role, and I feel like everybody can score out of the offense, and so it's just making the right read in the right play at the same time. It's not really somebody has a certain position or anything like that. It's just, take what the defense gives us.
How have you felt, just kind of moving between those two positions in your two games so far?
How did I feel?
Yeah, it seemed like it kind of had varying results. Maybe the small ball worked against Tulane, didn't work as well against Tulsa.
Well, I kind of felt like it was tough to score. I felt like every time it was 8 seconds left on the shot clock, and we just trying to break our man down, and it was very stagnant, I felt like, and it was hard to score. And that's exactly how I felt. But I feel like with this new offense, I feel like we can have way more patience but way more options at the same time to be able to execute our offense, because we're very talented. Like, I don't even think really like offense is a real problem for us, because we can play defense, but like I just feel like we just got to be able to make the right reads every single time and stay locked in into the game plan.